Hey, you guys, welcome back. Oh my goodness. This week we have a big topic. We're going to be talking about jealousy. Kind of don't want to talk about it, kind of have to talk about it. Super important that we understand our own jealousy. And I have a new perspective on jealousy that I'm going to share with you. And so if you haven't subscribed to the Soul Frequency Show podcast, go do that. You can listen to this episode. We do an extended version here on YouTube. You can listen to it, an audio version where we go into all the meat and potatoes of the episodes there. I also do interview episodes. So you're going to love some of the interviews we have coming up this month. So exciting. So let's go ahead and break into jealousy. Have you ever felt it? Not fun, right? Not a good feeling, not an exciting feeling that most people enjoy having. And yet it's a valuable teacher. And we're going to talk about how it's a teacher in our life and how to frame jealousy so that we can start to understand it in a new way. And we can start to embrace the messages that jealousy brings to us. So let's break into the actual episode on jealousy. Here we go right now. This is Shauna Lee, and welcome to this week's The Soul Frequency Sessions. Real talk about real life and how to raise your energy frequency. All right, you guys, I just did an extended intro on YouTube for this episode, which we are talking about jealousy. And I'm going to be talking a little bit more too for the YouTube crowd after we end this episode. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, go over. It's The Soul Frequency, Shauna Lee, and subscribe there where you get to see me on camera. And I got hand gestures, let me tell you. So let's talk about jealousy. You know, I think the emotion of jealousy, after coaching so many people talk about how they hate jealousy and how, annoying it is and all of that kind of stuff. And I just want to share that I think that jealousy is an incredible teacher in our life. And here's why. When we feel jealous of somebody, there is usually information in that sensation in the body. So when we're having this feeling like, jealousy strikes us literally, right? Like, let's say you're scrolling through social media, or you've got a friend or somebody you see, or even, celebrities or public figures. And when you read about that person, or they talk to you, or you find out something, you feel jealousy like run through your body, right? It's like a sensation that sometimes like comes up from your feet and just comes up through your whole body, or a sensation of just feeling immediately down on your own life, or not feeling happy in comparison to somebody else's life or experience, or anything that they have or they're going through that you think sounds better than where you're at. And so when we get triggered by jealousy, that energy, we want to look at what is it, right, that specifically that they have or are or get to live like, that we are jealous of, because that is a determination that is something that you want in your life, that is something that is missing for you. Because let's face it, we are not jealous of things that we have no desire for, right? We are not jealous of things that are things that we've never even considered doing or having or being in our life. When jealousy triggers us, we want to say, what is that? Like, really drill down into what is it specifically that I am jealous of? And if you can answer that, then you want to say, where is it that I don't have this currently in my life? Or where is it that I think I should have this in my life and don't, right? Now, these are two different things. You might truly want something like a heart's desire in your life that you don't have, and you're jealous of someone else that seems like they have it. You might also, on a whole different scale, think that you should have something. Maybe it's not really a heart's desire, but you have been socialized or taught that you should have this thing in your life. Therefore, you're jealous because it is like either a mark of success or a mark of happiness in life. And you've adopted that from either society or your family, thinking you should have that, right? That one thing. That is a slippery slope a little bit, because it's not something you've defined as a heart's desire, meaning it's not your true soul calling, but it's almost your ego that wants that in your life. So you want to look at it from those two different perspectives. Am I jealous of something that is a true heart's desire of mine and I want this in my life and I don't have it? Or am I jealous because of something I'm programmed to want, right? Because that is usually an egoic desire and not a soul desire. It's beautiful to have soul desires. Egoic desires are fine too. They just usually lead us down roads that don't ultimately fulfill us. So it's not that they're horrible, bad, terribly negative. It's just you might not want to go down a road filling an ego desire because you're not going to find fulfillment usually at the end of that road. So if something is a true soul desire and you're feeling jealousy because you feel that someone else has that, we want to just start looking at how we can incorporate that into our own life, right? So this is where I say jealousy is a roadmap to the things that are soul desires, if we're looking at it from the soul desire perspective. And we want to bring more of that into our life. So if we are jealous of somebody's success, right? We want to look at where we want to have success in life. Where are we not showing up for ourselves in that way? Where have we not created what is in our soul that we need to create? If we're jealous of somebody's body or the way they look, like we have to ask ourselves, obviously we're not going to look like somebody else or be somebody else because you're your own unique being. But where can you love yourself more? Where can you show up for yourself, physically taking care of yourself in a better way, right? So this is the litmus test. It's not that we necessarily want to become somebody else or have exactly what they want, but where is that thing in their life triggering maybe an area in our life that we haven't quite mastered or haven't quite looked at or been honest with ourselves, like, this is what I want in my life. So we want to focus then, once we've had that perspective shift, we want to focus on the message, not the messenger. So often in jealousy, we are projecting all of these emotions and thoughts and feelings on someone else, right? And we're so focused on the messenger, the person that we're jealous of, right? That we miss the message. So we want to take our focus and energy off the messenger, meaning I'm not going to send all this person my own energy, right? And fuel them up with my energy. I'm going to have the jealous reaction. I'm going to go, what's the message behind this? I'm going to take my energy back and I'm going to start to work on the things in my life based on that message. This is huge, right? There's so much energy we give up to other people, sharing, right? Our energy with other people in the form of jealousy, or I wish I looked like them or had what they have or could do what they could do in life. And we need to pull our energy back into ourselves, right? We need to use that powerful energy to create the message, right? Oh yeah, right. I got that message. I felt jealous about this. Where is that in me? What is it that I want to create with that message? And start taking practical action steps to create that. That is all that jealousy is, right? We get really wrapped up in a lot of circling energy about jealousy, and that's really all that it is. In my book, The Soul Frequency, I really wrote that book with the intention of putting people on their own path, right? Seeing the things we need to see to disconnect, right, from the things that are no longer serving us and start creating the things in the world that we want to create. And in the program, the Soul Frequency Experience, we deepen that knowledge, right? We go really deep. We take the book and we go really deep into how to create what you want in the world. Because you'll find that jealousy starts to dissipate and not even be a major factor in your life when you are profoundly connected to your own path and you are living it and you are taking inspired action on it and you are supported in that, meaning you have a circle, a sacred circle of sisters that are helping you through that journey. That dissipates all the other energy that doesn't feel good. So really this week ahead, take a look at what messages are coming through in any type of jealousy that gets triggered. Write them down, right? And ask yourself, what is this message telling me? Where is it that I need to take action in my life? Write down the actions that you feel, right? Your intuition tells you you need to start taking, and start with one, right? Don't get overwhelmed like we talked about last week. Start with one. Commit to one this week and start taking action on it. I'll see you guys back here next week for some more fun on the Sessions episodes. Yay! That was our Sessions episode for this week. So All my friends on YouTube, you guys, I want you to really think about jealousy this week. I want you to really look at where this has been at play, where maybe other people have been jealous of you. We didn't talk about that, but that's the flip side of this. Where have you come across jealousy in your own life? Where has somebody projected their energy, right, onto you about something you might be or have or be doing in the world? And how did that feel for you? And by checking in about how that felt for you, you can start thinking about how it might feel for other people, right? When you are feeling jealous and you are giving your energy over instead of embodying your own frequency, learning the message, and stepping forward in your own life. So you can do some really powerful journaling on both sides of the fence. What's it like to be the person that is feeling jealousy? And what's it like to be the person that is on the other side who's experiencing jealousy? I think so many times in life, we don't put ourselves on the other side of the coin. And that is where compassion is born from, right? When we've been on both sides of the coin, which everybody has with jealousy in their life, and really learning the ins and outs and really understanding the messages and really understanding how to pull your energy back, right? Powerfully into your body, get the message, and create what you want in the world. I'll see you guys back here next week.